I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. One student is hurt after a pickup truck rear-ends a school bus in Palm Coast's Double L section Monday morning. John R. King reports.
40 students were on the bus as it headed west on Laguna Forest Trail. Witnesses said the bus stopped a short distance before its normal stop at the intersection with Llewellyn Trail in order to pick up some kids who had exited their house late. They said the bus had activated its yellow lights and the red stop sign was being activated when the Ford F-150 hit the bus from behind. The driver of the pickup, 53-year-old Suzanne Gardner, remained at the scene and spoke with authorities. One student on the bus complained of neck pain and was picked up by a guardian. The remaining 39 students were transferred to another bus and taken to their destination at Bunnell Elementary. The bus driver, 60-year-old Carlos Rodriguez, has been driving for the district since 2016, and Superintendent Earl Johnson says he's been a great driver and the crash did not appear to be his fault. Some residents say the crash only further demonstrates, though, the need for speed bumps to slow down local traffic. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John R. King.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and starting in May, nonstop flights to New York City via American Airlines.
From retirement to six figures, the Flagler County Commission unanimously approved a contract for Jerry Cameron worth more than $247,000 to serve as interim administrator. The contract breaks down to include $160,000 in salary and a more than $800 a month car allowance. It's comparable to what longtime county administrator Craig Coffey made, though Cameron edges out ahead by about $8,500. Cameron's hefty car allowance, more than double Coffey's, is because he lives in St. Johns County and won't need a relocation allowance. Instead, Cameron will be spending a lot of time driving back and forth. He has nearly 3 decades of government experience under his belt and will work as Flagler's so-called fixer until the commission picks a permanent county administrator. Flagler County's Dunes project finishes up under budget and ahead of schedule. Tony Magoo has more.
About all that is left of the Dunes Restoration Project here in Flagler County are some of the finishing touches. With us again is Flagler County Public Information Officer Julie Murphy with an update. Julie, how far ahead of schedule are you?
It had initially been slated for completion on April 31st, which is just one day before the start of turtle nesting season, but the project is already substantially done.
Julie, what's left to do?
Just really the finishing touches. That includes finalizing cleanup, reshaping some of the areas that have been affected by high tides, and planting protective vegetation such as sea oats.
Explain to our listeners why this project was undertaken.
The purpose of the Dunes Restoration Project is to provide a sacrificial sand barrier in between the beach properties and the ocean to protect our coastal communities.
This project is a testament to the capabilities and dedication of Flagler County staff to our residents, said Commission Chair Donald O'Brien. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
Who pays for the roads in an affordable housing development if Senate Bill 350 passes?
Senate Bill 350, which Senator Travis Hudson of Flagler County and the surrounding area is bringing to the legislature, would do away with impact fees for affordable housing projects in Florida. Hudson said that, for instance, if there are roads built within a housing development,
the developer is responsible for making sure that road is maintained. Most developers come in and put the roads in instead of just paying the impact fee, depending on the size and the scope of the project.
Hudson said that it would be on the housing developer to put in the roads with proper turn lanes and traffic lights. He added that impact fees make affordable housing unaffordable. Hudson said that doing away with impact fees only pertains to affordable housing developments. Tomorrow, more on Senate Bill 350. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.